Tottenham 0, Arsenal 1, and let's talk about the game. And in my prediction for this game, I said it was going to end a draw because I didn't see Arsenal losing this game. Irrespective, I didn't see Arsenal losing the game because we all know Arsenal a very good defensive team. But the reason why I gave a draw was I just felt losing, not having Declan Rice and Odegaard was going to be like a little drop off for them because they were not going to be. And you could see it in the game as well. The absence of Odegaard, especially, was felt in that game. It was really, really felt because there were situations where Arsenal had the ball and you'd be like, if Odegaard was in this position, he would just give that pass. But apart from that, Mikel Arteta did excellently well. He actually did so well because he found a way to win, and Arsenal played to their strengths. Will Arsenal play like this all season? We know Arsenal won't play like this all season. There'll be just few games where you just have to play in a particular way to get the result, and there's never one way of winning football games. There's never one way to win a football game. There'll be games where you go out all gun blazing, attacking wise, dominating the team. And there'll be games where you just have to be cautious. You just have to maybe allow the team to have the ball and you play on the counter. And that's what Arsenal did today. Because Spurs had much of the ball, but they couldn't do anything at the final third. They were very poor at the final third. Their decision making at the final third was so poor. Johnson in that front three for Spurs, I felt was the weak side. He was very weak. He didn't really do much. I felt Timber did a very good job on him. Honestly, Timber did a very good job on him today. Timber was solid. Timber was very very solid today. Like Timber didn't feel the need to even stress himself against Johnson because it was like a easy day for him at the office because Timber was solid. He was like when Arsenal had the ball, you could see he was even going forward, going into that midfield, like trying to help in the attack. And when they needed to defend, he was defending as well. He did excellently well. So Timber today was very solid for them. But Spurs, they just had much of the ball. They couldn't do much of it. In the first half, yes, they had chances of which Raya came clutch. Raya came clutch for Arsenal in this game. He really did well. They had chances in that first half. But apart from that, nothing much. Even Arsenal had a chance in the first half because Martinelli, you'll be wondering why Martinelli didn't square that ball to Saka. Why? Like in this game, sometimes I just feel just keep it simple. It's all about the team now winning. Yeah, other games you might try to take this kind of risk, but games like this where you know is the 3 points really matters. Just keep it simple. He could have squared that ball and Saka would just finish off the game. You can't say I don't think any Arsenal attack or midfielder was outstanding. There was no, but the defense in the defense they were very solid. Saliba and Gabriel today, oh my god, like in that first half, the recovery Saliba did when Solanke had the ball, the way he ran to stop that shot, that was very, very good. Saliba today, very good. Raya today, very good. Gabriel today, very good. Timber today. Timber today was very good. You can just say maybe Ben White. I don't think Ben White was even bad, but these other three guys, these other guys they were very very good for Arsenal. In terms of the midfield and the attack, there wasn't really any outstanding player. Bukayo Saka didn't really do much. Yes, he gave the cross for the goal. Um, Arsenal scored, but they as a team they did okay. Yes, the midfield and front three there wasn't really that much, but that Arsenal defense came through for them today. It actually came through for them. And Spurs, I really don't understand because last season you considered a goal from set piece, and this season again you considered a goal from set piece. So you should know going into this game, you should stop Arsenal from getting into that kind of dangerous position because Gabriel was free. There was a little push. Was that enough to maybe to cancel the goal? We've seen situation where they've cancelled that, and we've seen situation where it's allowed. So it's Arsenal's day. So yeah, but at the end of but still, Romero shouldn't just like Romero didn't look like he was even trying to challenge or do anything. He just allowed Gabriel, and Gabriel who's one like in that back. He's very deadly when it comes to heading the ball. I think even last season he actually missed a clear header or so. He's very deadly when it comes to heading the ball, and you just allowed Gabriel to jump to have a free header like that. So Arsenal play to their strength. They actually play to their strength, and they deserve this win. Not having Declan Rice, not having Odegaard, and they still came through to get 3 points. This is massive for them. And they've only conceded one goal this season. Arsenal have only conceded one goal this season. Their first game against Overtake was a clean sheet. Clean sheet against Aston Villa, clean sheet. Brighton, they played 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. And this game, they've kept another clean sheet. So that's, in 4 games, they kept 3 clean sheets. That's crazy. As for Spurs, their first game, Leicester, they've had like a draw. They won everything. They lost against Newcastle United. Now they've lost against Arsenal. So it's back-to-back loss for Spurs. So they are not really starting the season well. They are really not starting and if they continue like this, finishing top four might be very difficult. And Postecoglou, sometimes he needs to adapt. Yes, it's all beautiful, Pedoporo, Udoji, having the ball, all that, trying to. But sometimes you need to just adapt. Pep Guardiola, who is one of the best managers ever, adapts to his opponents. Like, you see Pep Guardiola, like, I remember when we played Arsenal at the Emirates, he didn't go all gun blazing. He was more cautious. He was more, like, not too defensive, but he adapted. So, some Postecoglou needs to adapt sometimes. And Arsenal were very okay with them having the ball. Like, Arsenal were very, very okay with Spurs having the ball. Like, they were just forcing Spurs to play down the wings. That's all they want. They wanted Spurs to actually play down the way because they trusted their centre backs to clear the ball. They actually trusted their centre backs and their goalkeeper to come out to get every ball. So today's result was very massive for Arsenal. And like I said, there's never one way to win a football game because Arsenal won't go into every game of the season playing like this. They just needed to, Mikel Arteta just needed to use what he had to get a result. That's it, and it came true for them. They didn't. Arsenal were not dominating, pressing, and all that. We know Arsenal are that kind of thing that dominate teams. But for this game, they were very okay, and that is Mikel Arteta adapting. You can tell now Mikel Arteta will like is able to adapt depending on the situation. So the absence of one key player does not necessarily mean they can't really get the result. He will find a way to win ugly. And that's what they did. Arsenal found a way to win. Sometimes you just need to find a way to win. Harvard today had only one chance to head the ball. That's why I said their attack and their midfield wasn't the best. But Arsenal's defense today, they were very, very good. They stood out. The man of the match, I have to give it to Gabriel. Gabriel today was solid. Gabriel today was solid. That's Gabriel and Saliba. They've been the best partnership. Now you can say the way the season is going, that's still the best partnership. And last season they were the best partnership. As a duo, that's the two best partnership in the Premier League. And today Arsenal defense came through for them. And Mikel Arteta showed there are different ways he can actually win a football game today. And to be fair, Spurs very poor final decision. Their final third decision was very poor. They didn't really look like breaking Arsenal down. Honestly, like whenever they go into those attacking positions, you could tell Arsenal were very comfortable. Basically, like Arsenal will either Gabriel will clear the ball, or Saliba will clear the ball, or Ben White will clear the ball. Like Spurs today, they didn't really look threatening. You can't really have much of the ball like that and not make use of it. But Arsenal, on the other side, on the other hand, just allowed them have the ball and they were very okay. Arsenal really were very okay with Spurs having the ball and they found a way to win. Shout out to Mikel Arteta. Shout out to their set piece coach because it's working. It's actually working for them. I know there will be people that will say, oh, Arsenal usually score only set piece or only corner kick. Man, if this was a final, if this was the Champions League, nobody would be talking about, oh, the only goal they scored was. It doesn't matter. You just need to find a way to win. And Arsenal play to their strengths. And if you know Arsenal's strengths, if there's anything that's very good at set piece in the league, it's Arsenal. Sometimes you just need to play to your strengths. Postecoglou, you just need to adapt. He needs to change. Sometimes you just need to adapt. You can't use this style for all the season. Like, it's not sustainable. He needs to look for a way to actually win games. For Mikel Arteta and his team, kudos to them. Well done, Arsenal. And that's how many points for them. I think they should be 3 points behind Man City. Their next game is Atlanta, and after that, they'll be playing Manchester City, of which Declan Rice will be back. So, and I won't be surprised if Merino is back as well. So, this is a massive 3 point for them. Like I said, at this point of the season, it's all about not being too far from the league table. You just need to be close. It does need to be close so that when that opportunity comes, you take advantage. And that's how Pep Guardiola goes about it. He tries to be very close, like to the top. He tries to be around there. And when the opportunity comes, he takes it. So credit to Arsenal. Let me know what your thought about Arsenal, this game between Spurs and Arsenal. And please do not forget to like, and also do not forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much.